all diets work if you create a deficit. So it's about sustainability. So if you'd like to do a diet tomorrow, 3 to 5 minute presentation, shoot me a message in the comments, tell us your diet, and tomorrow at 8 o'clock, that's what we're going to start off on. I did a post which I thought was interesting, and I asked people yesterday, can you lose weight and consume alcohol? And just in that small sample size of close to 100 people, 15% said no, you can't, which I think is unfortunate, because a lot of people who follow us are trainers. And so those are the trainers that are going to be telling their clients that alcohol is bad. Now, is alcohol good for you? No. If you're consuming large amounts of it, it can be very negative. It's a carcinogen. I'm not promoting alcohol, but if someone were to tell you that you can't lose weight and consume alcohol, they don't know what they're talking about. So Scott and Morgan, just put in the diet that you want to do, and then we'll get you guys tomorrow. Can you lose weight? Sure, but alcohol is empty calories. It's 1 gram is 7 calories, and I think for the most of us, we don't need that. You can definitely lose weight and consume alcohol, but the two things that bother me with alcohol are sleep and what you do when you're drunk. I don't hear a lot of funny stories or funny memes about people binging on broccoli or cauliflower or anything along those lines when you're intoxicated. It's always a $50 Taco Bell tab or something fun like that. And so then your mindset the next day, because you're dehydrated, your heart rate's through the roof. It's not because you're hungover. All a hangover is a lack of sleep. Your electrolytes are out of whack, and you have you're dehydrated. That's why your heart rate's so high. So you got to replenish that. So we will take a look at now an example of, I always find this one funny, where people will talk about, I put on my metabolism slowing down, right? When you hit a certain age, your metabolism lowers, which is true within reason. So as we age, males actually hit their prime around 36 to 38. Females, you hit your prime around 26 to 28. It's a little lower for girls. So as we age, we go through puberty, we have a huge spike in testosterone. For girls, that range is going to be anywhere between 30 to 90 units per deciliter. For males, it will be 300 to 1200. That's our range. There's a lot of things that can lower testosterone. Can you guys name some things off the top of your head that can lower testosterone?
High cortisol.
Too much
Body
cardio.
fat.
Bad sleep.
Smoking.
Okay, I like that. Here we go. I like the first one. So we got bad sleep. Just 2 nights of getting less than 6 hours drops your T levels by 60%, 50%, sorry. That's significant. And there's guys can test this, girls you can't, but there's a morning phenomena that's always funny. Guys get typically morning erections. Morning wood is what they'll call it, right? And if you can monitor your testosterone levels by if you're waking up consistently and you don't wake up with an erection, that means that your testosterone levels probably aren't working optimally. So there's some things that we can look at. How's your sleep? How's your hydration? Being dehydrated can drop your T levels significantly. Someone mentioned something about cortisol. Now, I understand what you're saying, but we need to dig a little deeper into, again, what cortisol is. And we release cortisol in times of stress. So if you are extremely stressed, then maybe elevated cortisol levels could lower your T levels, sure. But also remember that cortisol is released when we exercise. And when you're exercising for longer than 60 to 75 minutes, depending on the intensity. So going for like a steady state, solid 6, 7, 8 minute run, your cortisol levels right around 60, 70 minutes will start really spiking. Your T levels will start dropping significantly. Now, if you're resting a long period, you could do 90-minute workouts and be fine. You could hit a set of bench, rest for 3, 4, 5 minutes, and the whole workout takes 90 minutes, and you'll be fine. One of the concerns I have right now with Chandler is she's in a deficit. She's working out pretty darn hard. Her sleep is really terrible. She doesn't sleep very well. She stresses all the time. And so that number of 60 minutes is going to be depleted faster. So that's why I want her workouts to be about 40, 45 minutes max to get in and get out, because I want to optimize that hormonal equation. And the only way you could really tell is if you did some type of test. Blood test would be the best. Saliva test would be second. So you're not going to get that for sure. But you look at those other variables, and if those variables aren't adding up and they're going against you, then you want to keep that workout a little shorter, maybe eat afterwards, and then come back and do some of the workout later on. Alcohol dramatically decreases testosterone. So the two worst things for lower T, lack of sleep and being fat. And you know, that people, it's just what it is. Excess adiposity just kills your T levels, especially for dudes that have excess adiposity, visceral fat around their organs. Your android obesity is significantly worse than android obesity. Sorry, gynoid obesity is better to be versus android obesity, which would be more gut fat. So the take home from this, if you want to increase your testosterone levels, simple things: sleep more, it's not that sexy, right? Exercise more to lose fat, not that sexy. People want the T boosters and the quick little fixes by going to the supplement store. It's like, it's not going to be the ultimate long-term answer. I hate hearing supplements as a solution for big problems. We need to talk about sleep and the value of sleep, which I'm going to segue into this right here. So you're in high school, you're 17 years old, your activity level